Welcome to another edition of Take 5. We're in Luke chapter 7, verse 1. It's always good to study the Word of God with you. John chapter 7, verse 1. After this, Jesus went about in Galilee. He would not go about in Judea because the Jews were seeking to kill him. Now the Jews' feast of booths was at hand. So his brothers said to him, "Leave here and go to Judea, that your disciples also may see the works that you are doing. For no one works in secret if he seeks to be known openly. If you do these things, show yourself to the world, for not even his brothers believed in him." I want to stop right there. Jesus had done some pretty amazing things. And, they want him to go up to the Feast of Booths. You can read in the Old Testament about that. I'm not going to get into it here. So they say, look, start doing some stuff there. It's sort of like, that song, New York, New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. If you wanted to be a big deal, a big shot, you had to do it in Jerusalem. You had to do it in Judea. Jesus has been doing it out in the country, out in Galilee, the suburbs. He didn't want to get in the big city. He didn't want the spotlight. All right? So, because he wasn't going for the popularity vote. Now, he got popular at times. But he wasn't going for that. And because he wasn't going to be a king or a political figure, it says his brothers didn't even believe in him. Now, I don't know how that hits you. Have you ever felt not believed in by your own family? I'm sure some of you watching this have. That hurts. It really hurts. So you got to imagine Jesus was hurt. But I just point that out because Jesus can relate to you. Alright? But he got an answer for him. Verse 6, Jesus said to them, "My time is not yet come, but your time is always here. The world cannot hate you, but it hates me because I testify about it that its works are evil. You go up to the feast. I'm not going up to this feast, for my time is not yet fully come." After saying this, he remained in Galilee. Basically saying, look, ain't nobody going to hate you guys. You guys aren't trying to do anything. You guys aren't standing up for anything. You guys aren't pointing out, anybody's sin. You guys aren't making any kind of statements that where people feel judged. You guys, you're just going along. You're going with the flow. The world can't hate you. How can they hate somebody like you? He said, the world hates me because I testify about it that its works are evil. Alright? If you want to be popular, if you want to not be hated, just don't say anything negative about people. That's a pretty easy way to go. You look at the politicians, okay? We're in the middle of a presidential race. They're not going to get up and say negative things about lots of people. Now, one of our candidates likes to sometimes say negative things about the wealthy. I don't think that's very smart, but it may work because you may use class warfare there. But but he's not completely popular either. There are people that don't like him. So anytime you stand up for anytime you take a position, you're going to alienate people that take the other position. But Jesus was standing up for righteousness and people didn't like it. He said, you guys going up. It says in verse 10, but after his brothers had gone up to the feast, then he also went up, not publicly, but in private. The Jews, verse 11, were looking for him at the feast and saying, "Where is he?" And there was much muttering about him among the people. While some said, "He is a good man." Others said, "No, he is leading the people astray." Yet for fear of the Jews, no one spoke openly of him. So there's a lot of this, Jesus was controversial. And if you're going to be like Jesus, you're going to have to be controversial. I like controversial people. Verse 14, about the middle of the feast, Jesus went up into the temple and began teaching. Alright? He's not scared. He just didn't want a big deal made about it. Verse 15, the Jews therefore marveled, saying, "How is it that this man has learning when he has never studied?" So Jesus answered them, "My teaching is not mine, but his who sent me. If anyone's will is to do God's will, he will know whether the teaching is from God or whether I am speaking on my own authority." Alright? We're getting into a really good passage and where Jesus is going to be having a back and forth with these guys that are questioning his authority. but I'm going to stop right here because the program is called Take 5. You're going to have to come back next time. All right, see you later.